A week had passed since I met Grandma Kyung-hee. I was working at my Hotteok stall like usual when Min Jun came back again. This time, his expression was serious. Yeon-woo, could I have a moment of your time? When there were no customers, I sat down across from him. What is it? I'll be honest with you. There's a high chance that you're biologically related to my family. My heart dropped. What are you talking about? Min Jun pulled out a stack of documents from his bag and spoke carefully. My younger sister, Min Seo, gave birth to a child 20 years ago. But she lost her husband in a car accident, suffered severe emotional trauma, and left the baby at an orphanage. That was February 15, 2001. And what does that have to do with me? That's the exact date you were left at the orphanage. And you look exactly like Min Seo. I couldn't speak. It felt like my chest was about to burst. Please take the test. A DNA test will tell us the truth. And if I really am that child? Min Jun tightly held my hand. Then your family. The niece we've been searching for 20 years. I thought long and hard. For someone who had never known who her family was, this felt like a miracle. But I was also terrified. What if it wasn't true? What if I was abandoned again? Please give me some time to think. Of course. Take all the time you need. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling of my tiny studio apartment, over and over again. Do I really have a family? Who was my mother? Why did she leave me? The next day, Seo-ha came to see me as usual, smiling brightly. Uni, please make the hotteok extra delicious today. The moment I saw her, I made up my mind. For her sake, I needed to know the truth. Seo-ha, can I ask you something? Huh? If I'm not really part of your family, would you still like me? Seo-ha grabbed my hand tightly. Her small hand was so warm. You're still you. Family or not, you're my aunt. Tears filled my eyes. I called Min Jun. I'll take the test. I want to know the truth. 2 days later, I went to the hospital. It was a simple test, just a cotton swab inside my mouth. But it was a moment that could change my entire life. A week passed. Min Jun came back again, this time with Grandma Kyung-hee. Both of their eyes were red from crying. Yeon-woo. It was the first time Grandma called me by my name. The results are in. My hands trembled. 99.99% match. You are Min Seo's daughter. My granddaughter. At that moment, it felt like the world stopped. For 24 years, I had wondered who I was, where I came from, why I was abandoned. All the answers were right in front of me. What kind of person was my mom? Grandma held my hand, crying. She was kind, smart, warm-hearted. You're so much like her. Why did she leave me? She didn't abandon you. She didn't have the strength to protect you. She lost the person she loved, was cast out by the family, and her mind broke. But she loved you. She wrote it in her diary how sorry she was, how much she loved you. I cried in Grandma's arms. It was the first time in my life I felt the warmth of a family. Uncle Min Jun hugged me tightly too. Yeon-woo, let's go home. To where you belong. Just then, Seo-ha ran toward us. Uni, is it true? Are you really my family? I guess I am. Yay, a real aunt. I'm never letting you go. Seo-ha wrapped her arms around my waist. I couldn't believe that this small child had led me to my family. But I didn't know yet that this was only the beginning, and that becoming an heiress of a wealthy family would be the greatest trial of all. The day after the DNA results, I was invited to the Kang family mansion. I rode in a luxury sedan to Myeongdong, Seoul. Everything outside the window felt like a completely different world. Beyond the gates stood a mansion straight out of a drama. A vast garden, a fountain, and a massive main building. Is this really our house? Uncle Min Jun smiled bitterly. It's yours now, too. As I entered, butlers and maids lined up and bowed. "Welcome home, miss." The title felt unfamiliar and heavy. In the living room sat Chairman Kang Tae-jun, my grandfather. Mid-80s, powerful and commanding. "So you're Min Seo's daughter?" "Yes, hello. Sit, let's talk." I sat down nervously. "Yeon-woo, you're now a member of this family. But you must understand it won't be easy." "What do you mean?" "Becoming a Chaebol heiress is both a blessing and a curse. Many people will test you and try to use you." That's when a woman entered the room. Park Hae-jin, Uncle Min Jun's wife. "Father, are you really going to accept this girl?" "Hae-jin, she's our blood. The DNA results could have been manipulated." "What nonsense. I verified them myself." She glared at me. "Be honest. Did you approach us for the money?" "What? No, You just happened to meet Seo-ha at a Hotteok stall? You just happened to look exactly like her aunt? Doesn't that sound too perfectly scripted?" I felt wronged, tears welling up. I didn't know anything. Seo-ha came to me first. Uncle Min Jun tried to stop her. "That's enough, Hae-jin. You're too naive. You don't know how cruel this world is." Grandfather slammed his cane on the floor. "Enough. Yeon-woo is family now. No one is allowed to treat her badly." Hae-jin scoffed. "Fine. Let's see if she can survive this life." That evening, I was shown to my room. It was several times bigger than my old studio. A luxurious bed, walk-in closet, private bathroom. But I wasn't happy. I felt suffocated. Grandma came to see me. "Yeon-woo, are you okay?" "Grandma, I don't think I belong here. Everyone seems to hate me. Hae-jin has always been cold. She'll come around, but I feel more comfortable at my Hotteok stall." Grandma held my hand. "You belong here. You must live for Min Seo too." The first week in the mansion was hell. Hae-jin criticized me daily. My table manners, my clothes, my way of speaking. Every meal felt like torture. But the hardest part was not being allowed to see Seo-ha. One night, my door quietly opened. "Auntie." Seo-ha stood there in her pajamas, eyes full of tears. "Why can't I be with you? Are you a bad person?" Before I could answer, the door burst open. "Seo-ha, what are you doing?" The confrontation escalated. "You don't belong here." Those words shattered me. The next day, Grandpa called me to his study. "If you want to leave, you can." Just then, "Grandpa, please don't send Auntie away." Seo-ha burst in, fell to her knees, crying. "I'll be so lonely without her. I won't get up until you promise to protect her." Seo-ha's tears shook everyone. Even Hae-jin, watching from outside. Did I go too far?